What's up, everyone? All right, well, here we are Wednesday morning, middle of the week, and locking up another green day, which makes this a no red August. That is phenomenal. It's been a while since I had a no red month. It just kind of happened. I had a good start to the month, and then midway through, I sort of realized I was on a green streak and had a couple days, I think it was 3 or 4 days that I did go red and then rallied back and finished green. And I'm pleased. It's been a great month. So probably tomorrow or maybe later in the week, I'll do a month in review, go over the metrics, go over everything for the month of August. But today we'll do our recap. I'm finishing the morning up 10,000. Twice the daily goal, trading 3 stocks, green on all 3. All 3 are recent IPOs. 2 of them, the dead cat bounce pattern, MOB, JZ. The third one, more of kind of just breaking out. It was the one I traded yesterday, so a little choppy. But I hope you guys enjoy the recap. Reminder as always, my results are not typical and trading is risky, so make sure you take it slow. Don't try to blindly follow me or anyone else. Practice in a simulator before you put real money on the line, and we'll see you back here first thing tomorrow morning, September 1st. All right, see you then. All right, so here we are finishing the last day of August, another green day. Not sure exactly where I sit on the month, but I'll do a month in review probably tomorrow. I could go and check right now, but I won't be able to export today's trades until tomorrow. So I'll just do the month in review tomorrow and then just see where I finish the month of August. But I know for sure it was the best month of the year. And I know for sure that I didn't have a single red day. And that's not something that happens every month. So that's certainly great. Month in review this month will be pretty interesting. But today, last day of the month, a little bit of pressure. Started with my first trade on MOB. All right, so MOB at the time was popping up here. And I looked at it as being very similar to MGAM. Of course, MGAM, recent IPO, dead cat bounce. And you'll notice that 2 of the 3 trades from today, JZ, dead cat bounce right here. Same setup, recent IPO, dead cat bounce. MOB, recent IPO, dead cat bounce. And Phase, also a recent IPO. Had a news this morning, news headline. Would have been nice if we had that yesterday. That might have been what we needed to really get this thing a little higher, but we had the news yesterday about the short interest. Anyways, so we'll start at the top. First trade of the day, MOB. Again, today, as same as yesterday, I am up a little early, roll over, check the gap scanner, and I'm like, okay, is there anything here that looks good? Leading gapper was NOGN. I was like, Noggin, what is that? Okay, I didn't even know that was a publicly traded company. NUWE, YRD, and I saw MOB. I was like, okay, all right, I guess I'll get up. So came over, sat down. MOB was starting to pop up here, and I took my first trade on it at $3.10. That was my first trade. Ended up hitting a high today of only 350, it was a little higher, 360. So it didn't really open up a ton, but it opened up a little bit, so that was fine. So anyways, first trade. Hey, no hitting. Thank you. So first trade was as it started to pull away right here. I was like, you know what? This thing's starting to pull away. It broke over 3. It's holding that level. I'm going to add at 310. Stop is at 3. It goes up to 322. I booked the profit. First trade. I don't know, $500-600. First trade was 10,000 shares, and I sold for about $1,000, about $1,100. So that was a pretty decent trade, up to 22 or so. It pulls back. I got a nice dip off this VWAP right here. Bought that dip, $3, 302, and we got another move back here to 315. So I got a couple trades on it on the early side. Then I took a trade on it right here on this, I think it was right in here, right? It was 322, 330. I think it was right in there for the break, for this move higher, retest to 340. Micro pullback 336, pops up to 347, pulls back a little bit at the open, ends up getting below VWAP, and then squeezes at the open, and I got a couple more trades on it as it moved higher. So took this breakout here, not the trade at the open. I sort of felt like, I don't know, let's give it a second, but took that trade right there as it started to squeeze up. So moved a bit higher to 362 before pulling back. So, you know, overall, we got some nice action on it. You know, didn't crush it, but locked up $3,300. Second stock I traded was Phase. Traded this one yesterday, did quite well on it. Short interest, it was number one yesterday on Fintel for short squeeze potential. Today, all of a sudden in this candle, it pops up from 18 to 21, $3 a share. So I was like, what's going on? I jumped in it at 20.50 on the second candle right here. Retest 21, drops down. I think I lost $47 on the first trade. Got back in down here around 19.50, and we get a nice curl back up, and ended up locking up some nice profit on that move back up, $2,700. Can't really complain about that. Pulled back at the open, no more trades. The news on this was renewing McDonald's partnership. And then Jay-Z was a wild card stock that I had on watch. I thought that it was certainly worth keeping an eye on. I wasn't certain that we would get a breakout, but I was like, let's just watch it. First daily candle to make a new high. Yesterday's high was 809. So that was the level I was watching. And today we got a bit of a dip at the open and then this surge up. And as it broke this level right here of 46, I was like, okay, it's time to get in. So bought as it broke there, getting in the 60s. Average was around 69.70. Started and then added higher. Goes into a halt at 96, opens higher. Bought the dip. It rips up to a high of 65. Took some profit. It pulls back down and now is rallying again. I don't love that those two candles were high volume and both red. That's not my favorite. It makes it kind of an unattractive chart. So although I'm interested in the first daily candle to make a new high, that's at 809. Yesterday we had a little resistance at 760, which we kind of ran into. So maybe I have to wait till tomorrow to try it again for the first daily candle to make a new high. I'm not totally sure, but I'm keeping it on watch. So I don't know. It might end up giving more today, but at the same time, I made $4,000 on it, and I'm at $10,000, which is twice the daily goal. That's a great day. That's a great finish to the month. I was at 17 or 18,000 yesterday, so plus 10 today. That's $28,000 on the week, plus whatever I made on Monday. It was like 1,000, 2,000. So that puts me at close to 30 grand on the week. And I guess now I can do the math. I was at 155,000 gross profit, so that puts me at about 185,000 in gross profit. Fees and commissions are probably around 10%. So that'll put me net profit around 165, 167. That'd be my guess. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow, but that's still a great month, and I'm very grateful for that. And now we get to start the month of September. We're going into the fall. This is usually when things pick up, and we've had a nice stretch here. So I'm looking forward to the months ahead. So anyways, that's my recap. That's it for me. I'll do a month in review tomorrow or maybe later in the week. But yeah, and I didn't realize I was on this layout the whole time. Sorry about that. Well, I guess you guys probably didn't see the chart super well. But anyways, yeah, sorry about that. So that's it for me, and I'll be back at it first thing tomorrow morning. All right, I'll see you then.
I hope you really enjoyed that video, and make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our goal is to hit 1 million subscribers this year, but we won't get there without your help. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button.